magic where whenever.
Hey everyone, since I have been talking a lot about painting when by myself, I would like to show you the essentials that I use in painting. So this first material is a tape with the integrated paper. I use this for covering spaces such as windows that doesn't really have much space needed to cover. So this is very helpful, and since it's paper, it's much it's more sustainable and environmental friendly. This is another tape that I use in general, coverings such as the stairs that are the tiles, you know, that I showed you. I use this for tiles, for everything, or sticking the coverings together. And another tape that's very useful and super amazing. It sticks and protects the window, the wooden windows, and most of the windows here are wood with wooden frames. So it's very important to cover them, and I use this tape. This is really recommendable. This is fromt tape. It's called. It's a funny name, but it works. And another tape that I use, which has plastic covering integrated. You know, in painting, it's like a compromise. You can't really use paper all the time, since there are corners or difficult parts of the house that you have to cover. So plastic is, you know, most flexible in terms of covering those difficult corners. That's why we are using this integrated tape and plastic cover. I use this for windows and for doors. And another product is to cover the stairs. I use this one, and to cover the furniture. This is also plastic. This is plastic, so yeah. But I try to use them again in other parts if they're still okay. Yeah, that's quite a compromise. And so another, if you have holes in the wall, of course, and there are holes when you're renovating, you can't really avoid holes, I recommend you to use this one. And this is to cover the holes in the wall. And so you put it first before painting. Yeah. So later I will show you how. I'll give you some tips and the steps what to do when painting. So I'll show you the brushes. I'm not expert, I'm not a painter, I don't know the importance, but it helps with different sizes of brushes. So this one helped me a lot in reaching all those tiny spaces and all those little corners, tiny corners. I used this one, and this one is used for starting, like mixing the paint. This one is the smaller roller. It reaches those difficult parts also. They're team, both of them. This one is another one if it's quite difficult, and this is very helpful when you're reaching out somewhere quite far. So you use this one. And so it comes with the basin paints. Basin. I don't know the term. And the biggest brush that we have is this one. Since the wall in this house is quite different, it has some different texture. So we use this quite thick paintbrush. No, it's not a paintbrush; it's a paint roller. And for the painting, it was very important for us to choose the paints well. So we have decided to buy paints from with this brand, with this seal here. This is a Blue Angel. In German it's Blauer Engel. Blauer Engel. It's a very environmental friendly. It's sustainable. They use raw materials that are according to the law. It's made from Germany, and Germany is very particular in environmental friendliness, sustainability, construction industry. So we use this one for the bedroom, for the master bedroom, and this one for 90% of the walls in the house. So it also have this blue seal. Yeah. So this blue seal is sustainable, as I mentioned, and also very good for our health. Since we are living in this house every day and we smell through it, we don't want we breathe here, so we don't want any toxins. So I really recommend this. Yeah, so it's really important to choose the products that you are that is good for your health also, not just for your pockets, but for your health. Because of course, your health is an investment, so you have to think or decide to which materials that you're using for your house renovation. This wall here, which is the trickiest part to do, as it's quite high, and also did the stairs in this area here, and we included, or I also included this part. So yeah, we have a lot of progress this weekend. We have painted a lot of walls. Now we are down to 80% of the house painting, which is quite good. My goal for this month is to finish 75% of the house painting, but pretty good. End of April is very good to me, as I've reached a lot of goals this month. And yeah, I'm gonna give you some tips in how to, in what I do, or tips or steps in what I do in painting. So first I decide where or which area I'm gonna start. I'm gonna do the painting, and then of course I prepare the materials, so I can see whether the paint is enough for a certain area. Second, I clean everything, so I remove the stuff, and I clean the walls, of course. In my case, I vacuum the wall, because the dust penetrates in this kind of wall. It's not smooth at all, and yeah, so I don't need to wash it with water. I just need to dust everything, and that's okay. And I also need to remove these things like this one, and for example over there, all those stuff, I remove them. So I don't need to cover them, and it's way better to do it like that, so it looks very untouched and clean. And next step is to cover everything very well. Covering is the most important in painting. It's the quality of your work depends on how you cover the surfaces that doesn't need to have, or that should not be painted. so you have a very good and clean work afterwards, or finished product. And yeah, and afterwards, as soon as the paint is ready or dry, I remove all the tapes. For example, over there, I forgot to remove them, but the usual this is to remove them right after, so I know if this area needs some retouches, I could retouch them right away, or if the paint is somehow out of the area, I could clean it right after. And also, this is very important for everything you do, is the quality check, right? So that's how you can check the quality of your work, is to clean right after, like everything, the whole area. Yeah, so that's what I do. And of course, the last step is to clean the brushes. Very important to clean the brushes, wash them very well. In my case, since our paint is now water-based, it's easy to wash it with water, and so we can reuse them the next time. We don't need to buy it again and again, so we can save a lot of money and resources. In that way, we are sustainable. And yeah, and that's it. And I really thank you for watching this video, and I hope you subscribe, or you leave me a comment down below if you have anything, feedback, any ideas, whether you're if you want some content that you want me to do next time, so I could cover it. Yeah, I feel like a vlogger. No. Thank you, and I wish you a very nice weekend. Bye bye, everyone.